lifted high in the air by Sean Monahan. Kent Johnson works it. That's knocked away by Riley. Held a long shot.
Always looked like he's got it in third gear.
Finished number 2 in Norris Trophy.
Look out, look out.
Chip ahead to Marchenko, busting in, shoots. Wool knocked that away. The rebound bounced away from Fantilli. Face off, one back to Riley. Feeds it back across the Nylander's shot. Reeves hangs on to that. Cowan flips it back for Tavares. Sent down the ice by Isaac Lundestrom in a race for it. Monahan in short-handed, shoots and put that wide. Sean Monahan comes close, but Wool turns him away on Molson Leafs hockey on TSN. Fabro tries to move it around. It's held at the line by Riley. A long shot, bouncing puck in front for Cowan. He's got Greaves down. The pass goes back to Riley. Nylander is shot. Greaves without his goal stick. Works it back and drops that back to Cowan for Nylander. Long wrist shot bounces around in front. Countered back up by Cowan with a shot. And Greaves makes a stop on that. Werenski to Marchenko. Feeds it back across for Fantilli. That was tipped away by Lorenz. He goes back for Lott. The pass bounces high in the air. He knocks it down and shoots. And Greaves got a piece of that. And Johnson splitters in, drops that back. And centering pass by Luca Del Belbaluz is knocked away. Nylander works in. Tavares centers and it was knocked away by Matejchuk. Rebound, loosened by great pass saved by Greaves on Yarncrow.
Own teammate William Nylander. Oh my goodness. Not only has he got the pad there, but he knows where the puck is. If you look at his head, he's tracked it the whole way despite getting tossed it. Banged around.
Blue Jackets can't clear it. McCabe beats it down. Yarncrow for Tavares. It bounces back to Yarncrow. Finds Ekman Larson along wrist shot. Greaves the same. Rebound loosened, but another stop by Greaves. Tavares in tight, and Yarncrow put the rebound wide. Stetcher's long shot deflects wide, picked up by Nylander. William Nylander going to thread that back across. Backhand shot by Tavares. And the save made by Greaves.
I think Troy Stetcher is creeping back door, and he might have, and he's wide open. Shinnikov was sound asleep.
Fantilli. For Marchenko winding in. Threw it back in front. Mr. Ronkoff with that pass. Werenski for Fantilli. Shoots, scores! Adam Fantilli off the pipe and in. And Columbus opens the scoring with the Nobleton kid striking again.
Wicked release. Finally, some extended zone time for Columbus. Haven't seen hardly any of that, but until he pops loose, Riley's out there to challenge, but not quite fast enough. Until he wheels and fires and finds through traffic Voronkov right front. Wool not able to see it, but it's just getting it away that fast. Does that maybe brush Voronkov?
Christensen. Upend his cylinder. He finds Coyle with a shot. Save made, and on the rebound, Wool turns Olivier away. He couldn't handle it. Now Tavares. Rewind for Nylander with Yarncrow driving. Nylander drops it back. Herman's a shot.
Oh, he had the empty nets.
Greaves and Yarncrow were tangled up.
I don't know if it would have counted, but he hit the crossbar there, Gord, on a wide open net. Well, Dakota Mermis tees up a one-timer. It's a turnover, counterattack. I think Nylander's going to shoot it, but he tees it right up. Mermis doesn't know what's happening in the net. He puts it off the crossbar. It was wide open, and I think this would have ended up counting because Yarncrow was going to stop.
Right.
And Werenski shoved him into Greaves. Now, you think Greaves going to be all upset? No, it's
Riley lays it back around Robertson in the race for it. The shift approaching a minute 40 now. These get some, but not everybody off. Ekman Larson and Riley have been up for about 2 minutes. As Fantilli shoots, scores! And that time it is Fantilli's goal off the pipe and in, and it's 2-0 Columbus.
This is the danger when you don't get it all the way down because some guys can change, but they don't do a good change. Morgan Riley's tired. It ends up making a bit of a pushback 2-on-1 for Oliver Ekman Larson and drag release. Whew. That is a wicked wrister. Adam Fantilli. Posted in.
His 7th of the year. His brother Lucas at the University of Michigan. Defenseman there. Mermis, a long shot, scores! And Dakota Mermis sneaks it through the traffic. Has his first goal in more than a year. And gets the Leafs back within one.
Offensive zone, pull it straight back, and then get down to the front of the net. And that's John Tavares doing all the work. He wins it, he gets it, and engages with Provorov, and Jet Greaves doesn't see anything except the back of a white jersey. That feels good for Dakota Mermis.
Benoit missed Fantilli. Marchenko back to Orensky. Across it goes to Provorov. Shot. Wool save. Rebound. Marchenko shoots. And Wool makes the save on that. Chinnikov puts it back down to the Leafs zone. Knocked down by Wool for Ekman Larsson. To Tavares. John Tavares in across the line for Cowan, moving in, trying to pull that back. Tavares scores! Easton Cowan sets up Tavares, and the game is tied at 2.
Well, Ekman Larsson, transition play, and a good job by Tavares to get to middle of the ice. That could push people back. And as he speeds through, Matejchuk is there. But John Tavares, in 15 years, has got his stick loose in the slot and finished it while getting checked. And that's it again.
Mike Quillen took it away from Monahan. Wood back around to Sean Monahan to the side. They go 2 whacks at it. Roll down, still loose. And Wood couldn't connect. Picked up by Werenski. He's tied up by McMahon, who was almost off to the races. Werenski for Monahan. Back to Provorov. A shot glove save by Wall.
And Joseph Wall gets a look at it.
Feeds that down to Voronkov, who leads the Blue Jackets with 3 power play goals. Fantilli centers it. Chipped on goal by Monahan. Wall down. They bang away at it. And Monahan got the last touch, and Wool stuck out the left pad.
As a slow developing play in the slot, drifts slowly, and then there it is. Monahan, who's got that great strength and stick in front of the net, does get a swipe at it. And the hip and groin flexibility required strength to seal posts like that. Always impressive with Joseph Wall.
3 shots for the Blue Jackets on that power play. Provorov unloads. It was blocked by Lott. Now back comes Michelli with Lorentz. And Michelli winds and shoots, and Greaves got a piece of that. Knocked the puck up and out of play.
But he does it again, gets the block, gets it clear, and Michelli out of the box.
Nylander for Stetcher. Tavares makes his way off as Domi comes on. Here's Nylander in behind the goal. Domi moves it and shoots. Greaves fought off that rocket shot from Domi. Larsson to the line, but not out. Severson kept to the line. Werenski back in through Wood. Centers, and it's tipped wide by Lundestrom.
Not William Nylander. Here's the chance. Wood, or that skipping puck on Lundestrom.
Riley back on it. Plays it back in deep for Nylander. Regroups at center ice. That's poked away. Werenski away with Monahan. Brought back for the trailer. Marchenko walks in and shoots. That goes just wide. Wolves diving back. Took that away from Werenski. Now Lawton's got it. Now Cowan's away with Domi. Provorov back. In comes Easton Cowan. Works right in, shoots. And Greaves got a piece of that. Away comes Marchenko. Drops it back to Werenski. Works on a Michelli and shoots. Wool makes the stop.
Up the middle, you had Lott gone.
Robertson feeds that back to Ekman Larsson. For Domi, final minute of overtime. Domi steps around Fantilli. That pass for Robertson just missed. Robertson pivots back in the corner, shields off Monahan. Feeds Domi. Domi looks back in front from the cave that's picked off by Werenski, and the Blue Jackets are away. Lead pass for Fantilli. Gets it behind Domi. Fantilli scores! Adam Fantilli, the overtime winner for Columbus. As the Blue Jackets take it 3-2. He loves to score here. 5 goals in his last 2 games in Toronto.
And he's got Max Domi. He's a forward, so just drive wide and make a pivot. Max can't quite get the leverage and the patience to go all the way across the net. The fact that he almost lost the puck, watch him mishandle it right here, and that sort of forces Wool to just do the splits. He's not really moving laterally anymore, and Fantilli takes it all the way across and able to elevate tight. Oh, it's a good finish. Tight angle. And a great night for the Fantilli family. 2-1 for Adam on the ice. Parents in tow, and it is going to be a good visit post-game for everybody, the Fantilli section.